Hey y'all, this is Leah and we are back with Car Talks with Leah episode 12, and we are going to talk about Christianity. This is going to be, I don't know, however long God chooses to speak through me, because this is none of me and all of him. I pray that before my videos, because there's a lot of things that need to be discussed and need to be talked about, and I, for one, have seen the difference when you handle things differently, if that makes sense. I hope that did make sense. Us as Christians, well, I don't even know, if you want to be honest. I know I follow God. That's all that matters to me. And I follow the big God, and that's it. So Christians, the ones that are judgmental, the ones that are more religious and spiritual, the ones that have all these against being a Christian, who have turned a lot of people off, because a lot of people don't have God problems, they have Christian problems. Because one, we're not loving each other. There is no love in condemnation. We should not be condemning. We should not be shut up. Sorry, but because not too much on my jiggle, that means I can cook. Anyways, and I do apologize if you get offended for telling you to shut up as well. So hey, we're gonna get there. Basically, what I'm saying is, we need to be loving more than anything. How are we supposed to correct people if we can't even love them enough to understand? That was something that Pastor Chris was talking about yesterday, and it really tied a lot of my thoughts together, because I'm just like, God, like, these the people you want me to save? They don't even like me like that. But it ain't about me. It's about what's in me that they need more than what I could tangibly give, if that makes sense. And with that being said, you can dwell and understand and bring them to Christ. Everybody don't know God like you may or may not know God. Everybody has a different level of understanding. Some people have higher, some people have lower, or have none. Some people are moderate, some people are still growing. So in actuality, if we showed the love of God through us, because we can't be saved through each other's faith. You have to have your own relationship. You can't get to God through me and only me. You still have to do the work to have a relationship with him as well. And with that being said, some of these Christians need love. Be around people that will allow you to make mistakes. Be around people that actually care about you and your well-being more than their pride. Also correct one another in love, and also reassure that this does not make them less of a person just because they made a mistake or had an accident. We really need to stop doing that to each other. We need to love each other more. We need to be with each other more. We need to gain a relationship with each other first before we can actually have any playing ground to correct each other. People know what you have inside you, and they will either love it, hate it, envy it, something. So you still have to be careful and discern who you go to for wisdom, because fools can still lead fools, and fools, we don't have time. Sometimes we are putting ourselves in battles that God did not call us to. Sometimes we're supposed to be the stepping stool, not the whole stairwell. Sometimes we're just a step and not the stairwell. Okay? So them Christians, got to get it together. Because how are we going to save people and bring lost souls to us if we are already rejecting them before they walk through the door? The goal is to bring people to Christ. The goal is to bring people to Christ through love. God is not a man of condemnation. He is a gentle teacher. He is a lover. He is a corrector. He corrects in a fatherly love. Don't get me wrong. We may tick him off sometimes. Or he be rubbing his temples sometimes. At least maybe the Holy Spirit. Because I know sometimes we be doing some stuff that we ain't got no business doing. We just dumb. But hey, still having a human being experience, and we're still growing through Christ, because when we realize that condemnation is not what brings true change, it's the love of God that brings true change. And that's what we need. So with that being said, my message today is find a way to love one another unconditionally. Because sometimes we get upset with the outcome, but that's okay. This is something that's new. This is not something, unfortunately, it's something that's new that a lot of people don't understand, that this is actually supposed to be the normal. So with that being said, fellow followers of Christ, we got work to do. We got people to love on. We got people to be predestined to. We got to do better, because the way this world is going, we need love more than anything right now. We need to see each other, be with each other, fellowship with one another. Stop throwing scriptures down these folks' throat and at least gain an understanding. Have a conversation. And when you have a conversation, make sure you're listening to understand and not listening to respond. Discern how to handle the conversation, because the goal is not about, let me tell you this, let me tell you that. No, it's not about that. Let me love you to over here. Let me help you feel safe over here, because God is the safety of all safety. Let me tell you, I would rather be safe with God than any man on this earth. I don't care how much you love me, because I got to obey God first before any man. So with that being said, I love y'all, and I pray that y'all have an amazing day. I pray that this somehow touches your heart and you start making steps to getting to Christ. And I pray that I'm a vessel that can help you get there. I love y'all. Be great. Be easy.